James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com, and I'm playing the insanely catchy riff I Just Might by Bruno Mars. Now this song has tab, and the tab's actually going to be on screen, but you can also get the tab from the website LearnGuitarInLondon.com. Just takes a name and email address to grab that to join the student area. There's hundreds and hundreds of free tabs there, over about nearly 10 years of creating tabs and putting them online. So we're going to learn not just that great riff, but we're going to be learning other parts in the song as well. Let's get started. Okay, so the beginning is really quite simple. It's your index finger on fret 1 on the thickest string. This is making an F note. Just going to press that down. Try not to bring your thumb over the top as you're playing a lot of this. You're going to be stretching a lot over from frets 1 to 3, 3 to 5, and 5 to 7 a lot. So bring your thumb round just to encourage your joints to open out. The beginning, we're going to play 4 of these ones, just to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's kind of like a counting in the song before the riff gets started. I also play it quite short, so I do that by playing the string and then putting my plectrum on it, rather than long like that. So once we've done that, we're then into the main meat of the riff, which you can see now. Okay, so that's the first 5 notes. Index finger on fret 3 on the D string. If you don't know the names of the strings, I've got something for that. Eddie 8, Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie. So that's E, A, D, G, B, E. D string, fret 3, index finger. Play that twice with your plectrum or your thumb, doesn't matter. Then with the ring finger, over to fret 5 on the A string. So come to the string above. Then play fret 3 on the A string. So and then back to the 3 where we started. So 3, 3, 5, 3, 3. Okay, next we're going to go. Okay, so there's no new notes in this aside from we are going to have fret 5 here and this 3 here. So there's a couple of new ones, but they're not too dissimilar to what we're doing. And we're keeping everything with either index or ring finger for either 3 or 5. Okay, so it's 3 again on the D string, 5 on the A string, and 3 on the D string. And then 5 on the D string, and we're going to hit that 3 times. Now with the plectrum, down, up, down to get your feel of rhythm there. Okay, then 3 on the D, 5 on the A, and then 3 on the thickest string. Okay, so really slowly. Good way to learn this is just tick through it first. Just getting the right notes. Don't worry about rhythm too much. Just getting all the notes right in the right order. It's always a good start, isn't it? Okay, so there we go. Again. Can you just hear that 5? 3, 5, 5, 5, 3, 5, 5. So it's just a little bit quicker. Okay, then we've got this little tail that happens at the end. There's 3, 5. So it's 3 on the A string, 5 on the A string. And then it goes round in a circle back to bar 2. So you've done this already. And really that's the main riff. Now when you get the hang of that, that's great. Then start looking at doing a hammer-on when you go from 3 to 5 and you cross the bar. So 3, 3, 5, 3, 3, 3, 5, 3, hammer 5, 3, hammer 5, and then pick 5. So it's just quicker to do that than it is to pick it. I showed you to pick it initially so you could hear the sound. So you can hear there that I'm hammering as I go through. So that's the main riff, happens throughout the verses, happens a lot throughout the song. The riff then joins onto what I'm going to call the chorus. This is the riff again. Now instead of doing this 3 here, we do actually play that 3, but we play a 3, 4, and we do what's called a chromatic change there, where we go from the 3rd fret to the 4th fret to introduce what's happening next. Okay, so I'll just show you that join again. This is the main riff joined to chorus, I've called it on the tab. And then, because you've just come from 4 here, you're now going to move up to 5, and you're going to put your ring and pinky down on 7s on the A and the D string. This is doing something called a power chord. So you're playing an A with the 5th and the octave here. So it's... So I'm playing 5, then 7 on the A, 7 on the A, 7 on the D, 7 on the A, 7 on the D, 7 on the A, and then the 5. Easier to look at the tab, I believe, than sort of hearing me say it. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. That's your rhythm. The rhythm is syncopated. That basically means that it's on offbeats, means it's a little more challenging because it is quite funky. You know, it's a funky track, so it's got these beats that are happening, maybe not in the place that you're expecting them sometimes, right? Especially if you're not used to playing this style of music. Then you're going to slide this down to 3 on the thickest string. And it's exactly the same rhythm, but this time we're going 3 on the thickest, 5 on the A. Notice I'm using my ring finger, keeping this barred, so that means pressing the top, all 6 strings with this finger. It doesn't matter if your bottom strings are muted, but you definitely want to be pressing fret 3 on the D and the A string. Then... So what I'm doing there is I'm going 3 with the bar, 5 with the ring, 3 with the bar, 5 with the ring, 3, 5. Okay, slowly. So the chorus again, we've got so far. Repeats. This is the final time. So this time it goes to the same thing again. 5, 7, da 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 da. Then it goes 3, 5 on the D, 5 on the A, and 6, as you can see there in bar 11. So joining that in. And then we've got this final little line that you're going to need. So before I do that, I'll just play all of the chorus, including the join from the riff, so that you can hear it. I'll do it pretty slow, so that you can get a feel for where I'm going. That's where we've got to so far. There's one last lick to learn. Now, this is right at the end of the chorus. So it's 3rd fret on the A, so a bit of a theme here, right? All the same notes. 3, 5, 3, 5, 3. So it's 3, 5, all on the same string. 3, 5, 3. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Then you're going to play 3 on the D string twice, and then 5 on that string. So it's... And then finally, we're going to take this 5, and we're going to slide it from 5 to 7. So keep the pressure down on the ring finger and drag the finger over the fretboard and the frets to get that sound, rather than we've got sliding up. And then play 5 on the G string to finish. So putting it all together. Okay. Okay, so look at sort of building that up in stages, and then from there, it's then just back to your riff, which I can't play too well there. So there you go. So that is, that's the song. That's all the parts that you need to play and perform it on the muted, there's like a muted rhythm guitar that has that groove and it follows the bass line really nicely. Hope you've enjoyed it. Keep on playing.